Hello and welcome to another MOC of Mini MOC March. Today we have probably the last single vehicle build of the entire month. This build I have titled the Death Troopers Death Machine of Death. Not to be a little bit over dramatic, but yeah, basically this is a treaded vehicle used exclusively by the Imperial Death Troopers to basically kill as many things as possible. Let's go into the closer details. The inspiration for this MOC came from these large tank tread pieces themselves on the bottom. I initially wanted to make a tank before I realised that's actually quite hard to get the shaping of it right, and I was kind of running out of time, so I just started putting black pieces together because I realised it was one of the only colours I have left in terms of parts, because let's just say the old part bin is definitely getting dry for sure. And this is eventually what became of it, so I thought, what Star Wars figure can I put in here? Hang on, the old Death Troopers don't have a vehicle, do they? Why not make them one? And that's hopefully what I've achieved here with the Death Trooper Deathmobile of Death, as I've so kindly called it. It does sit on treads and rolls forward that way. It doesn't really work that well on my tablecloth, but yeah. One thing you may notice is that this build is quite wet. Basically, I spilt a drink over this table before I started filming, and I need to get this out today, so I don't really have any other excuse. The MOC got a little bit wet, but besides that, it's totally fine. So look past that and just keep looking at the MOC. That's the important part. Let's get some brightness up and let's get going. The front view features this large battering ram type area, which you can expect to just go roaming through enemy camps, just destroying them as much as possible. And there's these large jutting out side pieces which also cut into the enemy as well. There's just more detailing on the side just to try and make it look as interesting as possible, with some wedge plates and whatnot and some other details, even some little swords up here. I've got these green large bar pieces going into the back, sort of like as a way to fuel it, and I picked that green colour just because it's the same green colour you can kind of see in the underside of the Death Troopers helmets. So I thought, let's introduce some green here, and I think that looks quite good. If you look inside, there's some Death Troopers just standing around getting ready to go to the next fight, and there's also a pilot who you can just about see through the bars there, and I like that quite a lot. The top section features a gunner's seat, which is rotatable, and as well as the gun is slightly rotatable, but less so. And I think that looks quite good, just to have some kind of firepower in here, as it is the Death Machine of Death. And yeah, you got large spikes all over it just to make it look as intimidating as possible. I know this doesn't typically seem like something you would see in Star Wars, but I just had a lot of fun building it, and I thought, why not share it off to you? And also, I've got nothing else to show off to you, so here you go. Well anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode of Mini MOC March. I know the MOC itself isn't that great, I've definitely done much better in the past, but this was just what I had to show to you today, so this is what it's going to be, the Death Troopers Death Machine of Death. Thank you so much for watching, as I just said. If you like this MOC, like the video, that's what the like button's there for. Comment your favourite aspect about the MOC. Ooh, for me, let's have a think. Yeah, it's probably an issue when you can't even find your favourite bit. I like the treads, I just think they're interesting pieces, and I'd like to use them again in the future for something maybe slightly better. And subscribe so you do not miss tomorrow's MOC of Mini MOC March, which will be much better and much larger. Just pulled that off for some reason. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Check out the Mini MOC March playlist if you want to see some better MOCs. And I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching, as always, I really do appreciate it, and bye.